First of all, I wanted to thank everyone for the opportunity to be here. I'm Simão from Lisbon, and it's an honor to be here, especially because this last year was kind of, I don't know, for all of us it was very weird, but I think I was able to use this time where I was basically doing quarantine to do something positive, something impactful, and that's what I want to present to you today. So first of all, I want to tell you about my background. I studied in Lisbon, my bachelor's in marketing and advertising. Then I decided I wanted something more practical, so I went to Miami Ed School in Hamburg. And then Miami Ed School allowed me to do 3 internships. First one in Van Maat in Berlin, then Kabbars in Partner in Hamburg, and now I'm going to Amsterdam to superheroes. I'm very excited about that. And during this last year, as I said, I basically took all the time that I had, the spare time I had to create awards, to create campaigns, mostly this one that I'm going to present to you. And I was able to get some awards and Andes. I'm also one of the finalists for the Future Lions. And more recently, I got pencils at the BNDD and at the Young Ones. So this is the project, UberMind. So this project came to be during quarantine. As I said, I was mostly at home in Lisbon, and I was watching a lot of series, and I watched this series called Ozark on Netflix. And there was this scene that, I don't know, talked to me in a way, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of that scene.
There are days when it's like, when it's close, when it's like this close to like, oh, I remember what my mind was before the thing happened that ruined my mind. I remember who I am now.
So yeah, this scene basically lasts for 5 minutes, and it's a monologue of this guy in a taxi just talking to the driver for 5 minutes, just letting go of his problems. And I thought this was a great insight. Most of us, when we get into a taxi or an Uber, we talk to the driver, even if it's just small talk, and usually it's small talk. But what if we could make it, instead of small talk, something actually impactful and positive? So I came up with this.
We're staying at home, now more than ever. Being alone. A lot of the times it's only us in our mind. And sometimes that can lead to mental struggles. It's a well-known fact that talking about our personal problems with someone else is good for us, but it's easier said than done. Nevertheless, there are a few instances where we actually engage in conversations with absolute strangers, letting go of our problems. One of those occasions is during Uber rides. Drivers listen to a lot of their clients' personal concerns. We don't even notice it, but it ends up being therapeutic. But what if it was actually a therapy? Presenting UberMind. During Mental Health Awareness Month, a set of professional therapists will become Uber drivers in a select number of cities. People that feel like talking to a professional but don't have the will or courage to book an appointment will now have their chance. They can choose to be picked up by one of the therapist drivers, paying for a normal ride and nothing more. Just sit down, talk, and get to your destination. Through this social campaign, Uber wants to make mental health less of a taboo and show people how important it is to actually sit down and talk to someone. Because now, more than ever, we need to mind our health. UberMind. Talk your mind.
So yeah, as I said, I do believe that advertising can or should be impactful in a way. And I really think that this idea, even though it's a spec work, I think it could change some people's lives. Even if it's just a 10-minute drive, talking to a professional is obviously always helpful. And that's what I think, that's what I try to do with my work. I think it should be bold, but feasible, because we live in this award bubble. And sometimes we forget, like, it needs to actually be useful for people, or like sell products or whatever. In this case, help people. And also simple, but impactful. That's what I try my work to be, simple, but impactful for people. And I'll leave you with this message: less is more. I really believe in this. Everything in my life is around this. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for listening. You can find my work at simão.work or hit me up on Instagram.